Okay. Now, I heard that the alphabet people have got updated. In Canada. In Canada. Okay? This will not age well. Freaking obviously. Okay? We gotta be realistic now. You know, they should really add an R for retarded. Now, you could say Down syndrome, but that's more offensive to people who are retarded, you know, than people who aren't retarded. So, I would say retarded is more accurate. You know, add the extra R before the plus. Thank you. And also add chronically online to that list in the beginning, okay? How about some indigenous men? Huh? They're always saying how they have, you know, they really care about their indigenous, but their tribes are more attacked by their government than in the US. And in the US, they can own a lot of land or whatever, but like it's like unofficially a nation or whatever, and it's complicated a little bit, but at least they got bigger ones. Now it's just like a little tiny tribe here and there, you know. Like, yeah, there might be a lot of people in this particular one, but this particular tribe in Canada, but like, dog. Are you really Canadian, though? Are you really Canadian, though? I'm not Canadian. I'm not Canadian, dog. I am not Canadian. You are Canadian, maybe. And what does this have to do with Canada? The letters I can't pronounce because the acronym is so fucking long. Man. I just wish it was LGB. Okay? That's all it had to be. LGB plus. That's all it had to fucking be. Maybe you can add a T or a Q. That's the far as it could go. You might go, that sounds offensive. That sounds like you're being rude. Dog. We're going to prefer to use the acronym because when most people mean somebody who's of, you know, the homosexual ideology or is just not aligned with traditional sexuality or gender, or traditional gender in a lot of cases, like being straight or being heterosexual, you know, being the default, the majority, you know, even if that's the case. If you're going to have a separate name for, you know, the non-traditionals, at least to a Western sense, then we're gonna go by a name that's, one, easy for most people to accept if they do accept it, and two, you know, it gets people who are part of those beliefs to actually, you know, accept their own beliefs. Now, it's not to say that they hate being gay or something, okay? That's not what I'm saying. And if you are one of the homosexuals out there, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, when you have the alphabet letters so long, you start to lose your meaning. You know, you start to insult people who started the symbol in the first place. If you ask me, it really should just be LGB plus, because yes, there is trans, there is queer now, because, well, queer used to be an insult, and then it was, for a time, you know, just a way to describe somebody who was maybe traditional or just part of a different culture, per se. You know, just wasn't, like, part of the dominant culture of whatever time period they were in. And then, like, the 80s and 90s, it turned into kind of a slur. And then during the 2000s, and especially during the 2010s, the word queer slowly turned into a compliment, sort of. gay, and then it became mostly associated with homosexuality for whatever reason. I don't know. Okay? It's as mysterious as how the word gay meant to be homosexual. I don't know how that happened. But I can tell you this right now. They are not happy with that update, okay? Can you just leave it to LGB+? Plus, meaning any ideology that does not align as, lesbian, gay, or bisexual, that kind of thing. Everything else goes there to make the acronym more, simplified. But if you want to add the T or the Q, that's fine. LGBTQ+, as they say. But anything after that, you're just you're begging to be bullied, And they say, bring bullying back, brother, or sister, or whoever the fuck you might be. Because I'm not your identifier, okay? Your FOS is low. Freedom of speech. Yeah. So, if you want to make it high, or stronger in this case, then mock Canada for this. Yes, even if you are a Canadian nationalist, because at this point, it's kind of ridiculous, But hey, what do I know? It's red and white. It's a country that may or may not exist by the end of this decade. And regardless if that happens, hey, something going on, okay? Alright? It's not like I'm out there going, oh yeah, we need to run around and beat the bush to South Africa. Or the fucking, what's its name? Zimbabwe? Central African Republic? Rwanda? Uganda? Some bullshit? Togo? I don't know. Anyway, not so happy, man. Not so happy. Crazy people going on the internet these days with the MMIWG2SLGBTQQIA letter QRSTRFER, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Plus. Just premium gay. I don't know what else to say to you, man. Like, they're making the frogs gay. Do you understand that? Huh? I don't know, man. I'm itching my leg. It's like springtime where I live, early springtime. But it's probably not where you live. It could be winter. It could be fall. It could be goddamn summer. Or it could really be spring again. I don't know. But whatever, man. I got stuff to do. I don't know about you. But, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. And whatever you think about this, alphabet update in Canada is personally up to you, because I do believe in individualism and free will, so there's that as well. Anyway, they say when I see the femboys, I let it grow. I don't. I'm not a big fan of the femboys, but I'm out of here anyway. Okay? Alright. Bye!